I want to talk about the trap of living an extraordinary life, or the thought of living an extraordinary life. Through media, there's a lot of sensationalism, and oftentimes we get to look at the life of some kind of celebrity. And, we dream of living extraordinary lives, and in comparison, it seems like our life is mundane and it's not exceptional and not what we want. But I think the issue is I think what's probably clear is that we're not satisfied or with the life that we have, and that and the dissatisfaction, if the dissatisfaction is at a certain level, then we want to escape the current life that we have. But I think what we often don't consider is that an extraordinary life is stressful. I think what we look at is we look at the benefits without considering the consequences of how to get those benefits and how to get there, and what that really means to have the kind of lifestyle of a celebrity. So we look at all the benefits and none of the fallbacks or the bad things about having that kind of life. And so it's really, it happens because we're trying to escape the pain that we live today. The irony, I feel, is that if we were to look for a normal life, and I think that's really what we need to look for. Like, let's say, for instance, the life of a celebrity is a life that you're meant to live. Then that's what's normal for you. And if that's the case, then the kind of work it takes to become a celebrity is worth it. And the stress that comes with the kind of life that a celebrity lives becomes worth it. Because once you become a celebrity, you really don't have much of a private life, and really actually just to actually have some kind of privacy becomes a real struggle and a fight. And that has its own drawbacks. But having said that, I think what we're really seeking is actually a normal life. And we never think about that because we think normal is boring, but normal for us, normal for who we are. And to have the kind of life that's satisfying for who we are in the small things. And we oftentimes don't think about that, but really they're in the small things. Oftentimes to be able to get a little bit more rest, to feel a little healthier, to just feel better in our body, to feel like that we have really meaningful relationships, to feel like we're doing work that matters, and to feel like the kind of work that we're doing allows us to make a difference for both us and the people around us, and to be able to have impact. These are simple things, actually. And if we were to look at really what our needs are and what we really want, and not get distracted by what someone else is doing, by these extraordinary things, because that's what's going to catch our eye, because, it's different, it's extraordinary, it's extraordinary, it's not normal. But then, it's not ordinary, but then, that also means that probably that person is different from the norm, and most people fall closer to the norm, and if that's the case, then that's not who you are. And if that's the case, you'd never be happy seeking that kind of life. And so I wanted to say, don't look for something that's extraordinary, because it's just an escape and it just makes life painful. Look for something that's normal for you. Look for a normal life. And out of that comes the miraculous things. All the passion comes into it. All the wholeness comes into it. You start having balance, and you start really listening to who you are. And you stop looking at benefits, and you start making choices of who you are, instead of trying to be noticed and become the center of attention, or become famous, or make lots of money, or all those things. You start looking at things such as, how can I actually have a more meaningful relationship? How can I do better and have a more meaningful work? How can I feel more fulfilled? And those are different questions. They're fundamentally questions from, how can I make more money? How can I become more like a celebrity? Unless that is actually your path. And if that's your path, then you'll notice that you're already doing things that make you more of a celebrity than not. But anyways, I just wanted to just bring a focus to your path and what you're doing, which is a normal life, ironically, for you, instead of an extraordinary life. So hopefully that was helpful. Thank you.